All right, let's hope that we do have some sound now. Fingers crossed that there is something. So fingers crossed we do have some sound at the moment. We are aware of any issues, so hopefully that has worked. And fingers crossed that that has. All right, let's hope that we do have. And we are working. Here we go. We are good to go. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. But we are here on the final morning of BPL20, and yeah, we've had a couple of gremlins. And yeah, thank you, everybody that was patient. There are a few that weren't, but no, we do appreciate everybody's patience with us this morning. We are on a new setup today, so thank you very much for joining us. Val Febo and Kane Nelson here with you for the final morning of BPL20. It is going to be a brilliant day. We cannot wait to see how it all unfolds in this big clash between second and fourth. The Sydney Lions took the opening end with a 2. Adelaide fired back with a 1. And apparently I've just woken up Paisley's wife, so no worries to you. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Kay Nelson, welcome to you. So I think we had a false start there, but try and talk again, Kate.
Thanks, Val.
There we go.
Awesome. Back on.
We are here. Aidan Davis next to us working absolute miracles, as is Lachlan Williams from above. And Locke has messaged us, audio is on. I hate to say it, but geez, I'm good. Thank you, Locke. Love and miss you. And big start here as well. We went through the ladder when there was no sound, so we might as well do it again, Kane. It's the finals pretty much set for 2 teams, the Ospreys and the Lions. They cannot be eclipsed in the top 2, so they'll meet in the third final of the night. The Melbourne Extreme sitting in 3rd position. The Pioneers in 4th, looking to go back to back to back in finals. They've made it the last 2 editions, finished 4th in both of those, so it might be a lucky number for them. The Sydney Saints in 5th, they have come back hard. The Pulse, the Steamers, they're in 6th and 7th, also on 10 and 10 with the Pioneers and Saints. Then it's the Pirates, Jets and Tridents on 9 and 11. A lot is going to have to go right for either of those 3 to make the final Friday night tonight. But right here, things are looking pretty even. The Pioneers on this rink yesterday were sensational. We saw them absolutely demolish Perth, Kane.
Yeah, they're looking good on the live stream rink at the moment, Adelaide. I think I'm backing them in this game. They've got a lot to play for, finals up for grabs.
Bit of breeze this morning as well. It's actually quite nice, having a little bit of a cool change.
Yeah, it's a nice change up from the last few days.
Yeah,
it's been real hot.
Very, very, very warm and very humid. So final bowl coming for Nathan Black. Currently probably looking at a 1 to Sydney, maybe a 2. That wing bowl could be in. Common Sense is asking where he can order a Sydney Lions shirt. Well, contact Club Mount Lewis, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you. If you contact all of your respective franchises. Nathan Black, he's close. So that'll be 1-2 Sydney. And power play call by Les Carter. Double shots on offer for the Adelaide Pioneers on N4 in the first set. And a big thank you to everybody for your patience this morning with the sound. We had a little bit of a tech issue, but we are back and running, and got hopefully no thunderstorms today, because we did have another delayed finish last night, Kane.
Was there?
Yeah, I saw it at the Gabba. It was a very wet T20 International as well. So
I was in a shopping centre, but I could hear the thunder and the rain coming.
What'd you
down.
buy?
One shirt.
One shirt, that's it?
Yeah, I was there for hours.
Yeah.
Ended up getting one shirt.
I hate that when you're looking for a lot of things and that's all you can find. Yeah. But that's all right. At least you got something. Joe Franzi watching on as well. Good to have your company. Good to have everyone's company wherever you are watching around the world, because these are big matches. The log jam is well and truly there for the race for the final 3 spots in the finals. The other matches, that we have going on. It's the Moreton Bay Pirates. They are taking on the Geelong Jets in a really big clash there. The loser of that is out of the competition mathematically. The Tweed Ospreys taking on the Geelong Jets in a huge match for the Jets. Then it's the Tridents up against the Steamers in another very big match. We'll bring you the Steamers and the Suns next. The Extreme taking on the Hawks, as they only need to really they need to win this one to really give themselves the best shot of making the finals tonight. So they look to do it back-to-back at Club Pine Rivers. And then on the TV rink, it's the Perth Suns against the Melbourne Pulse. A loss for the Pulse could have huge ramifications for their finals chances.
Power play here for Adelaide. Karen Murphy just wants to drop down now. Well played there from Kaz. Draws the shot. It's a huge end for Adelaide. Val, it's a must win, I think.
Yeah, certainly. We saw the Sydney Derby last night. The Saints really pushed the Lions, but Nathan Black just played unbelievable bowls, and we stitched him up in the set break as well. We got everyone to sing happy birthday to him. He absolutely loved the attention. He was having a great night out there, and he's had a great tournament as well as Nathan Black. So looking forward to seeing how he plays tonight. In another finals night, he's 2 from 2. Played 9 games for the Pioneers this time last year to get them into the finals and help them finish 4th. And now he's trying to help end their tournament.
Yeah, he's in real good touch at the moment.
And competing against some of the all-time greats as well. Alex Marshall, Paul Foster, Aaron Sheriff. Very enjoyable morning. Just knocking some in there, Scott Thorburn. So he's got last bowl. And when Scotty T gets to finals night, I feel as though he lifts a gear. I'm looking forward to seeing how he goes if he does get there. I have a feeling the Pioneers might be a sneaky shot at earning that final spot, but they have endured some heartbreak on the final day before their first ever Bowls Premier League. Back when it was an 8-team competition, I think they were first or second going into the final day, lost both, missed the finals.
Yeah, this is a huge game for him here. Only the 2 games here today, so massive to win the first one.
So we'll keep bringing you updates about what's happening around the rinks. You can go to results.bowlslink.com.au to grab the live scores. So 1 to Sydney at the moment, 1 and a measure. And there's 1 left to come for both Nathan Black and Scott Thorburn. 3-1 in favour of Sydney with an end to play after this.
Yes, I think Nathan Black's going to opt to go to the spot here. Who's holding 1? 1's all they need at the moment.
Yeah, well, they've got their power play to come. It'll be inconsequential because if they do win the end, they'll be at least 3 ahead. And that's a really nice delivery there from Nathan Black. Covered it beautifully. So if you're Scotty Thorburn, what are you doing? How are you making a couple here?
Yeah, he'll probably just look to play a little bit softer weight here. Jack movement 2 or 3 metres back, can make 2 or 3, can land the bowl clean for a couple. Love the weight that he's playing here.
Scott Thorburn.
Very good shot from Scotty. Just got enough for the jack, moved it back for 1. So
that's all you can do at times, isn't it?
Yeah, he's really good shot there. Great weight. Sort of set down there, I think. It makes 1, turns into 2, so 3 all going into the last end.
And it is a power play for the Sydney Lions. Now, Kane, we haven't seen it much. If I'm Adelaide, I'm putting that Jack right back. Go Jack in the ditch. Come on, take a risk. Go for it.
He's gone as far away as possible. He's put the mat on the tee and then the Jack on the tee. Opting for the draw.
Yep. My opinion's generally wrong.
I want to see it. Bit of excitement.
Yeah. Just those bowls almost colliding mid-roll. It was very close. With one more match on each green or on the green at this BPL, they are a bit more squished together. So we have seen a lot more close battles in terms of, or closeness in terms of where bowls finish up. Anne Whitehead, Kylie's grandmother, watching on. Give my regards to your dad. I certainly will. He helped on the plane to Perth last year for the Nationals. Hope you're going well, Anne. Saw lovely photos of you walking Kylie down the aisle at her wedding a few weeks ago. Great supporter of Kylie Lavis. He's playing for the Extreme right now. Not a bad effort from Wayne Rudiger.
Great shot there, Wayne Rudiger.
Down too.
Yeah, flops down in behind the jack, but here's a little fairly nice shot here for Karen. Down the switch over the back end, give it a chance. Trail the jack, land the bowl.
BPL Cup final today as well between Berry and Ettalong. Ettalong looking to defend their title. That's at 1 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Fox KO Sky Sports NZ. Looking forward to that and seeing whether Ettalong can make history as the first ever team to both win it twice, first club to win it twice, and first team to ever go back-to-back at the BPL Cup. Wayne Rudiger becomes a different beast at Pine Rivers sometimes. He and Scotty have chopped and changed a couple of times in terms of whether they've been skipping or leading.
Yeah, both formidable players. They usually stick with Scotty. I feel like if they're having a good tournament, as a general rule, Scotty T skips and Rudy plays up front. No reason why they also can't play the other way around.
There's been times where Rudy's had a top 3, top 5 finish in the MVP voting.
Karen Murphy just sliding underneath there, but he was in a really good spot there and leaves Nathan Black with quite a nice shot here. He'll be backing himself to get that.
Next door, looks like Tweed lead the Saints 4-2. After 4, I think they have taken the opening set.
Yeah, they've got 2 on their power play there.
So they win that 8-2. And the Ospreys, well, one part of the equation for them is done.
The Steamers have also taken out the first set as well against the Tridents. That's a massive game over there.
Tassie went 0-5 yesterday.
Yeah,
and
wow.
we said that Thursday is the day that either makes or breaks Tasmania. And, well, I think the Apple Isle was only just the Apple Core Isle by the end of the day.
Yeah, that's a huge game over there. If Tassie do go down there, I think they're probably out of it, I think. Nathan Black just sliding on underneath there, like the weight. I can't see Blackie missing this head with 3 attempts, so Scotty really needs to change this up.
Yep.
Played a good shot here. Love to flop in behind the jack.
That is a really
shot
good
there.
home.
Great shot from Scotty. Really reduces the angles.
Gave Les Carter one of the softest high fives I think I've ever seen. Scotty T. Wade Eels watching on. Nice to meet you last night, Val. Nice to meet you too, Wade.
Yeah, great shot there from Scotty. It's crucial that he change it up. It's made life a lot tougher for Nathan Black, and Blackie really good weight once again. Just going under a touch.
Met a few people last night. I had Chris, one of the markers from the end that Scotty's bowling from at the moment, told me to give him a little pump up. So well done to you, Chris. Some of the best marking I've ever seen. So now Scotty, where's he going here, Kane?
Yeah, he's just going to look to get over the left-hand side of the screen. If Nathan Black does move the jack, he's got a couple of catches out there, and he's just running through a fraction there, but played a great shot with his second bowl. Forced Nathan Black to play his last bowl to try and win this set.
Well, Adelaide can really make a statement here. They can send a message to the rest of the competition if they win, and this would go a long way to doing it. Nathan Black, he's been saving them a lot. He's close. He's very close. Nathan Black, bowl onto the other bowl, and the set goes the way of the Lions. Nathan Black once more take a bow.
Yeah, what a shot, Nathan Black. No jack, bowl clean, wins the set. Great shot once again.
Kaz knew it. Out of the hand as well. 5-3 first set goes the way of Sydney. Adelaide didn't do much wrong. And I hope we get more of the same in the second, because that was really cat and mouse sort of stuff. Very enjoyable. First set goes green.
Yeah, it was a very even battle there. Both teams, wasn't much separating them. One bowl in the end. Both Scotty and Blackie played some great conversion shots there over the last couple of ends.
Karen Murphy off, and so is Wayne Rudiger. So the subs come on. Laney McGorman and Brett Spur to lead for Scott Thorborn and Nathan Black. Now, Laney yesterday against Blake Nan, well, she carved it up in the final match that we did yesterday. And on this rink, to come on cold and find it like she did, it was mightily impressive.
Yeah, gee, she played really good. Should be hoping to do more of that here. They need to. Tournament's on the line here for Adelaide. Need to win this set. They really do need to win the game, to be honest.
Well, if they lose, the ramifications for them mean that they could be, what are they in sets? So if they lose in straight sets, they go to +2. The Saints also in trouble. The Pulse were down against it. So look, results could go their way. We'll have a look and see what's happening around the live scores, because some sets have certainly finished. So the Melbourne Extreme have taken the first set against the Gold Coast Hawks, and they've taken a 2 with the opening end of the second. So the Extreme almost halfway there. And as it stands, they are very, very close, the Melbourne Extreme. The Perth Suns, Kane Nelson, won the first set 13-3 against the Melbourne Pulse. Is there still a Pulse? The defending champs on the ropes.
Pulse are out of the 5.
They are at the moment, but they're even with 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. So all of those teams on 10 and 10. Laney McGorman again, superb leading. She has had a sensational debut tournament. A late in for Caitlin Inch, only announced just a few weeks before the Bowls Premier League commenced, just before the Nationals.
Yeah, she's filled the role perfect. She's been unbelievable in the games that we've live streamed.
Thoroughly deserves this opportunity. Nathan Black opens it up. Still down, but it's close.
Yeah, good shot there from Nathan Black. A little bit stiff, not get back to a little bit more of the jack, but great shot. Makes life a lot easier.
Good home for Scotty T.
Does fall in for 2 there as well. There's a little bit of room here for Blackie.
Such an enjoyable tournament this has been. Looking forward to seeing some big crowds out there tonight. Nathan Black.
Yeah, he doesn't like it, but was going to touch, but he'll be very happy with their result there to land that. I think he has got second shot.
So can the Pioneers force a tie-break and continue on their merry way? The Melbourne Extreme have got half the job done. Scotty T doing nicely.
Great shot.
I think the Extreme, one win doesn't quite guarantee them a win, depending on result of a finals berth, depending on results, but it can do a hell of a lot for them. They were very good last night. That win, Ali Forsyth with the final bowl of the tiebreak was as epic as it gets. We've seen a few of those on the broadcast rink at night. Nathan Black at the forefront of them, and he's close. Got the jack, and I reckon he might have taken shot here too. One down.
Great shot, Nathan Black. Laney does indicate that they are down 1.
Chris Almarca saying the same. What do you have to do to beat this guy?
Yeah, he's in unbelievable form at the moment.
You know what'll beat him. Jack Ditch.
Every end. A chance here for Scotty. He has just pushed it high. It's not over yet though.
Oh. Did he push it up enough? Laney reckons one down. I'm going to check this.
I'm going to have a look for two as well, I think.
Just the one. Brett Spur says we're on the board with a single. 1-0 to start. We're in for a good set. The first set was epic. I can't wait to see what this second one produces.
Yeah, great shot there, Nathan Black. Couple down, first end.
So Moama leading the Tridents 4-2 to try and keep their faint finals hopes alive. The results at the moment for them are actually quite advantageous, and they'll play Perth next, and Perth have the wood over Moama. I think it was last year when Moama finished on top of the table, and the only team to beat them really was Perth, and they got them twice.
Yeah, good thing for Perth as well in a way. They got nothing to lose as well going into the game against Moama, so
yeah,
they'll be looking to cause an upset.
I think that's what they want to do.
Another great shot there from Brett Spur. Started off fantastically here. Very good from Brett Spur. Fantastic leading. Set these heads up perfectly for Blackie.
I think his words were, "I'm having a blast." Last night, Lindsay Clark chatted to him before they played in their match against the Sydney Saints, and he's just having a great time, is Brett Spur, and playing for Club Mount Lewis now, moving up from Victoria. He and Ben Winther have performed really well as a pair, and both of them have moved up to New South Wales and playing really well still. Won the Australian title there on the same green that they finished runner-up just at the 2022 Australian Open to Ben Twist and Aaron Wilson.
Yeah, he's a great player, Brett Spur. Probably one of the form players in Australia, I reckon, coming off national pairs.
And that's the perfect preparation, I guess. Playing a lot at the Oz Champs, not too far down the road at Broadbeach. Scotty T. Camera's a bit jumpy.
Yeah, very good shot, Scotty Thalborn there. Gets a close second.
So one right on the back of the jack for Sydney as they look to continue on their merry way. Tweed also. These two have been the top two for a fair few rounds now.
Scott Thalborn.
He's very close. What has he done?
Yeah, what a shot that is. Yeah, he's got to the jack.
Are they both touching? It's a measure. I think they are both touching. So we might have a tight end. But there is still a little bit of water to go under the bridge because Nathan Black has been pulling out all the stops. Don't think he likes it too much.
Yeah, I think it's just going a fraction. Not a bad area to finish, though. It's tricky run for Scott Thalborn. Both balls touching. Tough choice. Might nearly accept a drawn end here, I think.
Yeah, our marker giving us the indication knuckle on knuckle, which means that they are both touching. Looks as though that is the case from this angle, but let's see what Scott Thorburn can do. Can he try and get around and knock that Sydney bowl away and maybe make a couple?
It looks as though he's going to play a shot. It's just going high, I think, though.
Wants to be careful, doesn't want any contact on that front to affect it. So let's see what is going to happen. Brett Spur is really getting in. We might need a magnifying glass, but I reckon this might be a drawn end. Umpire called. We are going to see if we can get an adjudication, and it's Barry Ashby to the rescue.
So everyone said both balls are touching, but they've just decided to call an umpire.
You might as well have a look. 2 touches. Feeler gauges. Clive Adams is reliably informing me. Barry Ashby's got very steady hands, we know that. So we might have an end where neither team scores, Kane Nelson. This does not happen much.
Yeah, wow.
Called 0 for both after 2. So the very rare scoreline of 1-0 after 2 ends.
That's our first of the tournament so far. First drawn in on the stream.
That we've seen. It doesn't happen much. I reckon I might have seen it on the broadcast ring a couple of times at night, but I don't reckon of all the times I've sat here with Clive Adams or anybody else that we've seen this at the BPL anyway. So, exciting stuff. Literally cannot separate them.
Yeah, it's been such an even battle so far. But the Lions did take the first set though, so they've got the upper hand.
Yeah. Half of these, it's funny, half of the members that are playing here, half of them are members of the Adelaide Bowling Club. One of them playing for Sydney. That is Nathan Black. Recently moving there from Holdfast Bay. Scott Thorburn and Laney McGorman playing there as well, and Wayne Rudiger at Grange. Long-time member of this Pioneers lineup though.
Once again, Brett Spur, fantastic start. Lane will be looking to quite similar to her last. Her speed was really good. Any movement of the jack's great. Another very good shot there from Laney. Into a great spot. Gives Scotty Thorburn plenty of chances.
So Laney was inducted as the 6th player to represent the Adelaide Pioneers. After Rudy, Scotty T, Caitlin Inch, Rebecca Van Ash played 44 games for them. And Nathan Black played 13 at BPL 18 here last year. Wayne Rudiger, should they play 2 finals tonight, it'll be his 200th match for the Adelaide Pioneers. So I'll make that note just to make sure that we're aware of this.
Forget.
Yeah.
Really good shot there from Nathan Black. There's still a small chance here for Scotty Thorburn. Jack movement's huge. He's just slightly underneath once again.
So other results at the moment. The Extreme lead the Hawks 3-1 in the second, having taken the first 4-2. The Pirates lead the Jets 6-3, 3-0. The Steamers won the first set 4-2 against the Tridents. The Tridents lead 4-2 in the second after 3. The Ospreys lead 8-2, 3-1 over the Saints. That's after 3 in the second. And the Perth Suns lead the Pulse 13-3 after the first set. The Pulse 4-0 after 3 in the second stanza. And at the moment, Sydney have got a monopoly of an area around the jack.
Scott Thorburn, love to get down to this jack. Oh, wow, that is so unlucky to find the gap there, and doesn't end up reducing any of the...
No. Well, he's got options here. A 4 down, and they are in huge strife.
I think Nathan Black might opt to go all the way around the back here. He's 2 down on the... at least 2 down on the spot.
I think it could be... I think that could be as much as 3 or 4. Because if you look at where that wing bowl is, it is a bit forward, but it's a fair way out. It's interesting.
Yeah, nice, easy shot for Blackie. Anything past, I think it's a smart call.
But how quick is he going? No, that'll stop.
Yeah, no, he's done good.
Plenty of room. So, Scott Thorburn, small little trail of this, and I'll tell you what, they could be in for a 3 or a 4. Is this going to turn? It is pushing against the breeze. And this is getting nervy now for the Adelaide Pioneers because the Sydney Lions make their move. It is a 5-0 lead after 3 in the second set. Power play called by Les Carter. Double shots on offer for the Adelaide Pioneers in the penultimate end of this second set. So danger, danger, danger.
Yep. Do or die if Adelaide power play called. They need to probably need to at least pick up a 2 here.
To get it within 1, I think a 3 is what they're going to be chasing to try and get in front and then defend that 1. Try and win that last end. Either way, it is do or die now. Their tournament hangs in the balance. It's in their hands. If they win both their matches, they'll be in. But unfortunately, at the moment, being a set and 5-0 down with 2 ends to play, makes it all the more difficult. Has Laney sent it? When you are chasing a number, got to get it past a little bit more.
Yes, once again, another perfect setup here by Brett Spur, right in behind the jack. He's done really good here as well. Great shooting there, Brett Spur, making this very hard for Adelaide now. It's crucial that Laney gives us a chance. Turn up through her own bowl. Anything just past the head's all good.
A lot of breeze this morning, actually.
It's great.
It really is. Haven't had much of it over the last couple of days, but it is nice. The temperature was 32 yesterday, 27 today, but the humidity levels are much less than what they have been, and a nice little reprieve for us, that's for sure. So excited about what tonight is going to bring in the rest of these 2 rounds. And tell you what, if the Pioneers lose, Steamers win. Steamers can get themselves into pole position as well. The Melbourne Pulse also in a bit of danger against the Perth Suns. Perth will really want to start to inflict a lot of pain.
Such good leading from Brett Spur there. Unlucky result there from Laney. Falls the bowl down in front of the jacks. Yeah, it's a very tough situation here for Scotty T. He's under a lot of pressure.
Okay, and the Gold Coast Hawks have taken a 3 and they lead 4-3 in the second set against the Melbourne Extreme. It's an extreme power play now. And the Melbourne Pulse have taken a 7-0 lead after 3 in the second set against the Perth Suns. So things are starting to change. Could get a couple of tie breaks here on this dramatic Friday morning.
Yeah, Gold Coast Hawks over there holding a perfect 3 right in front of the jack.
Could be a case of all the teams on 11 and 10 wins losing. But the Steamers at the moment, they're the ones that are doing very nicely. Up a set. Actually, no, that was it. Yeah, they are up a set, but they trail in the second against the Tritons. So we could have the most dramatic final round in BPL history coming up, because each of the teams on 11 and 10 still not home and host. They could be going to tie breaks.
Every side that needs to win goes down this round. It's looking like just about at the moment. So. Oh, that's very unlucky there for Scotty.
W is like finding a golden nugget in Sovereign Hill. So valuable if you can get it this morning. The competitive individuals that all of these players are, they don't want to lose even if they are out of the tournament. They want to get as much confidence as they can. Not just going to roll over. Nathan Black. So what is Scotty doing here? They need to win this power play.
Yeah, he hasn't got much good here.
Both bowls, I think they're going for.
I think they'll be going for the 2 bowls. The 2 bowls are only worth 1, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not looking real good for Adelaide.
I think are they nominating for the kill here? Nomination to kill, so they will lose their power play if he can't get it.
So he's looking for the 2 bowls clean, makes 1. Hopefully, potentially gets a good result after the 2 bowls.
Scott Thorborn. So they are down. What is the total? It's 2 to the Lions. And guess what that means? They continue on their merry way. They will win. Doesn't matter about their power play now. Sydney inflict a huge dagger in the hearts of Adelaide. And the Pioneers fans around the country be very nervous. 4th spot now could be slipping depending on what happens around the rinks, because the Saints are chasing them, the Steamers are chasing them, the Pulse are chasing them.
Yeah, they need some good results to go their way, Adelaide, but
the Pirates are also chasing them as well. They can even things up. Same with the Jets. Pirates and the Jets is a massive contest a few rinks away. See what's happening there, because one of those 2 teams will give themselves an opportunity, Kane. And it's the Pirates, 6-3 and 3-all in the second. Final end incoming. Might get some handshakes.
well, next rink door, on the rink next door, very fortunate result for St John's.
Are we going to a tiebreaker?
Yeah, they got an unbelievable result.
That's a 3-double to 6.
Unbelievable result to make 3 and turned into a 6 and forced it to a tiebreaker. Tweedheads were holding the win.
Wow.
That's bowls.
It is. Kylie Lavis has just laid the mat down for the Melbourne Extreme, so they have won that end. It's at least tied. I think it was their power play there. So we'll try and get an update on what that score is. So the Extreme could be on their way as well. Saints and Ospreys next door. So Sydney, if the Ospreys lose that tiebreaker, Sydney will go to the top of the table.
And it looks like Moama and the Tridents are also going to a tiebreaker.
They sure are. In a match that could prove very costly for the Steamers. What an unbelievable morning we're having. Momentum swings and roundabouts. I think the Melbourne Extreme, let's have a look at what that is. I can't quite see an update. Or are they all on the rink? Are we in a tiebreaker? We are. So there has been a little bit of a delay in the updates. So they are in a tiebreak. Chloe Stewart tried to run the jack in the ditch next door. Why haven't we seen that here, Kane?
She did hit it, took the bowl and the jack out. She got a toucher in the ditch. She would have loved her bowl to follow with the jack, but not quite. Good shot though.
She's really worked on her drive recently, hasn't she? It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, she's got all the shots in the book, Chloe. As you have to at this level. You can't really afford to have any weaknesses in your game.
So, at the moment, looking like it's going to be a Sydney win. We'll bring you all of the updates when we commence our next matchup in 20 minutes' time. We'll bring you what happens there and what happens with the ladder. It's Perth and the Steamers up next. And this is the final bowl. Can Scotty at least get them on the board? He can. So it's 1 to the Pioneers. Little consolation prize at the end, but 5-3, 7-1 in favour of the Sydney Lions.
Yeah, very dominant win there in the second set. They all played really good, the Lions.
Absolutely magnificent. So we'll bring you...
All three of them are looking good.
They certainly are, Kane. Kane, thank you very much. We'll be back very shortly in 22 minutes for the final match of the day between Perth and the Suns. Oh, sorry, Perth and the Steamers. Very much looking forward to that. That'll decide a lot coming into the finals. Plenty more still to come on Ringside Live here at Club Pine Rivers, and we'll be back on BA's YouTube channel in 20 minutes to discuss what the permutations and ramifications are of every one of these final 6 home and away matches.